This might be a little awkward because I'm holding my notebook. But, man, so many things I have to call back on here. Yeah, I know June's laughing because, well, and Steve should be laughing because abortion, yeah. Actually, I tell this joke a lot, and it's true. There's not going to be a lot of context except what has been going on this evening. My mom, true story, when I was, I think in my early 20s, my mom actually said, you know, honey, if you ever get pregnant, I will hold your hand during the abortion. She really did. And she believes in retroactive abortion as well. When I go home sometimes, she chases me around with a wire hanger. Yeah. I was also thinking that the concrete company it was a concrete company, right, Jim? Oh my God. Ladies, just pour concrete up your vagina. Although I suppose in places like that, you know, when people are so conservative and those, you know, old, scary white dudes, they're gay, they just can't admit it. You know, we all know, so don't pour concrete up your vagina. Those dudes. Ugh. Ugh. And then June was talking about June Jr. Why is it always the dudes that get a junior? Right? Why can't I have, if I ever had a child, yeah, why couldn't I have a little Christy Jr.? Or a Christy Part 2? Right? Why not? It would be adorable. And how does one delineate, when you have a kid, okay, this is my question about juniors and seniors. When you have a baby, do you name it like, you're now June Jr.? Where do you get the senior? You know, when somebody is like, we're just using you, June. When somebody is like June Sung Senior, are they named senior as a baby? I really wonder that. How do you get that designation of senior? I don't know. These are so many questions. So many questions. But you guys, my name's Christy. I moved here last year from Los Angeles. And yes, I know my own story, I swear. But, you know, it's hard starting over. I'm not from Los Angeles, but I've lived a lot of different places. I was in Los Angeles for about 11 years. And I moved out here, and it's really hard starting over and making friends, because, you know, in any kind of a relationship, you always need trust. You know, you need consistency, you need to see people, and you need, you know, to trust them. And I have discovered, since I've moved around a lot, one of the quickest ways to make someone trust you and think you're just a stand-up kind of gal is to just tell whoever you want to get to be friends with, oh, you have a booger. You know, or you have something in your teeth, because then they'll say, oh my God, that Christy, she'll tell me exactly what's going on. Yeah, I trust her now. She'll tell me those really uncomfortable things. And I will. I really will. Yeah. Oh, there obviously are big differences between Minnesota and Los Angeles. I gotta tell you, Minnesotans, tough as nails. Oh my God, you people are tough. I really like that. Because in Los Angeles, oh good God. Oh my God. I'm gonna say, as a comedian, I was out here less than 6 months and I saw 2 fights in bars, like 2 comedians like throwing down, not with each other, you know, with other patrons of the bar. You don't see that in Los Angeles. You don't see that kind of stuff. Because even though the guys are like, they look big and tough out there, and they look all buff and swole, they're not. Because they're afraid that somebody's going to hit them and break the nose that they actually paid someone thousands of dollars to have professionally broken. And part of that big swole thing that they got going, pec implants. So they're afraid of getting hit in the boob. Okay, dudes are afraid of getting hit in the boob. And they run from like a stiff wind, you know, especially if it's gonna, you know, part their chest hair so you can see like the hair transplant plugs. Yeah, it's crazy out there. It's crazy. They couldn't handle it out here. They couldn't handle the extreme sport of winter. Because it is, fuck man, I cannot believe that I survived it. And I did so well up until, I think it must have been May. You know, and I was like, yeah, I got this legend, you know. I've been to Norway in the winter, okay? And I have boots, I have these awesome fucking boots, and people make fun of my boots, I don't care, my feet are warm, right? But oh my God, I got to be May, and I thought, okay, finally I could wear like a light jacket, and it started to rain, and then the rain turned into snow, and then the snow turned back into rain. And so it just makes me wonder, is this whole fucking place built on like a Native American burial ground? Because the weather is just angry here. It's angry. It rains like every other day. There is like something like that Indian man tears. Like, if God is a Native American man, he's crying, right? There's always something pouring down from the sky. What the fuck, people? I live out in the suburbs, the south suburbs. I have a free place to stay, so I don't choose to live in the suburbs. It is very convenient. But there's like a sump pump out by the road, so the road actually can stay like not covered in water. This is the craziest thing. Yeah, a sump pump on the side of the road. I guess that's what it's called. But I'll tell you, one of the nicest things though, you know, and everyone is very nice here, everyone's very polite, I really like the people out here. And, you know, I learned, because I'm a single lady, I learned from some of the gentlemen out here that in the winter, when you're fucking, you don't need to use condoms. No. Because if there's any like herpes or any of the HIV, oh my God, it'll just freeze and you can scrape it right off. Yeah. I learned that this winter. Yeah. Thank goodness that there's great health care here. Thank goodness. You know, so Minnesota Gophers, that's the big college mascot thing. And I don't know if it's just because in my 40s, and this just amuses me, but I was thinking, wow, any team that's playing against the Gophers, shouldn't everyone in the opposing team's stand be dressed up as Bill Murray in Caddyshack? That would be me, that would be me. Let's see, what else do I have written down here? Oh, okay, I will say, I love how progressive it is out here. This is like California. This is so far beyond California and progressive and how awesome people are here and cool and open-minded. My boss, I work with the developmentally disabled, and my boss does chaplain service at concerts. Does anyone know what this is? No? Oh my God. She will go and she's in this tent where when people like trip and they can't handle it, they take them into these tents and she calms them down. Yeah, and so she said the first year that they did this, they thought, oh, because they were, you know, being all cool, and they put on angel wings. But the people who were tripping thought they had died. Yeah, so it was a great idea, but it didn't last very long. But she still does the chaplain service. Yeah. And I was also I didn't realize realize how big wrestling was out here? You know, the WWE? And when people would talk about it, I always thought they meant the WWF, as in the World Wildlife Foundation. And I thought, oh wow, even though there's a lot of hunters and fishermen around here, they really love the animals. And then I realized it was wrestling, and I thought, wouldn't that be awesome to have like the WWE combined with the WWF, right? Like The Undertaker wrestles a bear, Hulk Hogan versus a shark. I might even pay for something like that on my pay-per-view. All right, thanks you guys. That's my time. I'm Christy McKay.